Here are some technical terms which I'm going to explain how it is used and how it's working. That is a use case. Here there is one actor, how it's going to perform its task from beginning to end, what it is goal, and from its beginning with its user goal and ending with the goal that is fulfilled. Here admin is an actor. What he's doing, he will create user, delete user, he will manage weekly report and can download it, sales history, and this is the actor which they are going to act, and we are using it in a use case so that it will be a converting like a requirement into a technical doc which we are going to forward further. Next is that is a sequence diagram. In sequence diagram, we are explaining how type of interactions, because it describes how and in what order a group of objects work together. This is mainly used by software developers where they will analyze that how they are going to featurize it. They are usually by this, suppose this is sales manager, he will do login, he will can view products, can create order products choices, then he will select one of this product according to customer, his customer requirement. So these are the steps they are going to follow. So next one is system activity diagram. Activity diagram is what activity they are going to perform. They are at some different. Activity diagram is similar to a flow chart, but flow chart is somewhat non-technical. For non-technical person, they can understand it as a flow chart, but in activity diagram they will explain that what are the conditions are there, login, if it is not if the credentials are not correct, then they get failed, and again it going to the cycle, then they again try it. This is the activity how the app will perform their activity, which we are preparing this activity diagram in which we are explaining the activity and the functionality, so it will help our developers to provide to better quality. Next is a class diagram. Here suppose every developer will create the class diagram. It will be helpful for that time when in emergency some person is not available, then other person can handle or can initiate the work from any point of time with this help of this diagram, because everything and how it works and how it is going to handle it, everything is it is written in it. So it is used by the developers only. These all these documents are ultimately used by the developers, but if we are creating it, we are converting customer requirement into a technical documents which our developers will follow and act accordingly. Next, these are again, this is a second form of activity diagram in which we are explaining each and every features, like suppose they are dashboard. So what are the features we are covering in a dashboard, and if it is placing the order, then there will be a multiple order view, like short details of every customer. Then if it is then it elaborated view of the customers, that what are order they have placed and how many types of product they have choose. Then next is that product, if it is available, not available, then if it is available, then what the procedure they are going to follow. If it is not available, then whom they are going to um, inform, to whom they will again get the stock back. So it is a very minor features are included in that, so that there is a less possibility of remaining any particular things. Then second, last but not the least, agile. Here we are writing some test cases which they are developers are going to follow, like taglines should be well aligned. It's like if we are delivering the product, then everything is there. um, Login screen sales manager, then login screen sales manager. So sales manager, then there will should be a logo should be well aligned, menu bar should be well aligned, then home screen, what the features are included and how it should be work. If it is not working, then they are considering it as a bug. There may be a blocker bug, through they will refer these test cases and will resolve it. We have prepared some documents also, like its features list. Like if it is a login, then there should be a two fields, text field, username and password. And in home there will be customer details, that is a short details that I have told before in that activity diagram. Then for add new order, then close tab. This is the features which are going to include in that particular app. We have included all these list and will forward it to developers. Then our designer will help it out to make it easy. Next, in that inventory, we have created assumptions. Assumptions are what is the requirement of that particular user. Here, user we have written assumption for admin. So here, user is an admin. So if admin is going to log in an application, he wants to log in an application. So here we are giving in an optional drop down that it is like it is high, low, or medium risk. They our developer will decide it, and then it is approved or not approved. It is by from your side, that you want these features or not. Like they want to view stats on his dashboard. If any customer want this in a dashboard, then he can remark it as yes. And if you don't want it on a dashboard directly, if you want other some option to go through a stat, then he can put it there, can click on no. So here there are the assumptions, like I can explain one two more. Like they want to see individual sales manager sales bar graph on dashboard, vice versa. They want their weekly, monthly, and overall graph on dashboard too. So these are the features that our client required or they want to see. So they can put it here, yes, we want these features and we want to include it. Then our developers will decide it, that how risky and how difficult it is. Like it is a he can it is the high priority or it's high on risk. We can put it high, low, medium. And from here we are explaining that risk and difficulty matrix, and if it is approved or not approved from our client side. And there we are using voting part, suppose these features, or we can use a much better. So they are voting part from every person, including in this project team, can share their opinion and can vote. Next is inventory features. Yeah, we are currently working on VS's inventory. So we have their live projects. I can show you how it is working. It's dashboard, where he can see. We are working for the UI. We are completed with the backend, and now currently we are working on UI. So its UI is, but now it's not like it's not completed. I just showing you that we have worked, yet not completed, but we are working. Dashboard, here we can see total sale, total order, weekly income, and this is a sale graph. We also have a pie graph or pie chart also, where we are showing that products product graph, like how much product is used and how much is remaining in that graph. From here, from dashboard only, they are going to create order here. Sorry, we are recording, so we didn't have that space. uh, Here it is, sign is button is there, from where we can create order, or we can go from here also, current order, From here we have all the current order like recent to old orders, then sales history, ready-made production. It's undergoing, it's working, under working. So like it will take time little bit more. Here users their short details and can see their details, contact number, and every details, and can edit and delete by clicking on view. Then manage stock. Here we have all the stock. This is a testing part. We have created a random part for testing, random stock for testing. It's a list. Here are the drop down for products, company, top color, grid, coating, temper. Next is order notes, where client can include their name and remark that their client are good, or like they didn't pay or anything. They can put it here in that remark. So this is all we have created and we are working, and hope you like it, and I'm play my part little bit to make you understand. Thank you.